Hey, good evening. It's me again. Just trying to give you some good words here. I wasn't feeling particularly tired, so I'd rather discuss with you the subject of love, which is a very big subject. And I don't know how long we're going to take to analyze this subject. We can only say just a few words and let it be with. But love, what is love? What is love? Between the Alpha and the Omega, there is an L there somewhere. And plus the two first commandments are love your God and love your neighbor. And that's where all the rest of the law is synopsisized in. Love, man. I sat by an imam when I was in England next to the bus, and because we had love for each other, we respected each other's culture. I told him I'm a Christian, he told me he's a Muslim teacher, and we had a nice long conversation, and we ended up leaving with both of our religions being mutually respected. I sat down next to Hindus. We had love for each other. Our religions were mutually respected, and I still love them. They are more than my brothers. I sat down with many denominations. We had love for each other. We had pure, unadulterated brotherly love. And I do not refuse that. So love is the key that holds the world. I think love is the key that's going to unite this world one day. Because after all, the first two commandments, as we said, synopsisized in these two commandments. Love yourself and love your neighbor. Now, who's my neighbor? It's the Muslim guy, it's the Hindu guy, it's the Nepalese guy, it's the North Korean guy. These are my neighbors. I'm obliged to love them because it's a commandment. It's not a suggestion. Yeah, I know it's hard, but then again, Jesus' cross, it was hard. Are we saying we're better than Jesus now? Jesus lived the poorest life ever. He died at the age of 33 with no children, nothing. He asked the Father, Father, is it all right if I don't take this cup? He wanted to live. He was scared to die, but he knew what he had to do. But let this not be my will, let this your will be done, Father. But he didn't want to take that cup. And he was worried. He was anxious on the cross, but he did it. You know why? Because he had love for us. And on the cross, before he screamed, God, why did you forsake me? He said, God, forgive them because they do not know what they do in. Saint Stephanus also said that when he was being stoned to death, God, forgive them because they do not know what they do in. So I'm going to say the same thing right now about every one of us. God forgive us because we do not know what we doing. Me included. You think I'm any better than you just because I came to say my word? I came to say my word and stick by my word. Or at least I try to stick by my word. Sometimes the storm is hard. Jesus said, the man who applies my words resembles like a man who built his house on the stone, and when the floods and the hurricanes came, his house wasn't moved. But on the other hand, whoever listens to my words and doesn't resemble to them, he seems like a foolish man who built his house on the sand, and when the floods and the storm came, his house was torn apart. He said about the house on the stone, he said about the house on the sand, but he didn't say that the floods won't come. But even through that, we rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. How many times is the word rejoice written in the word of the Bible? And many other things. Like I always say, many other things. So much, like the more you study the word, the more you get into it, the more questions and answers you have.